Hi guys. I said I would do an update video, so I wanted to do that now, so I don't forget. I wanted to let you know my symptoms, or the things I've been diagnosed with. So I have a list here. So I'll just run over them and then I'll tell you the treatment that I'm getting so far. I have anxiety, depression, iritis. I do have lesions on my brain, and I have lesions on my sciatica. Femoral nerve also. I have fibro, diabetes, tension and migraines. I do have lipomas. I had one on my arm that I had removed, and then I don't know if you can even tell, but there's one right here also. This one they're not going to do anything with. Because it doesn't bother me at all. I don't know if lipomas are common with EDS. No idea. I do have lesions on my liver. I have asthma, and I get vitamin D and vitamin B deficiency like often. I've been on both. Well, no, I've been on vitamin D for years. And then I recently had a vitamin B deficient, so I've picked that back up. I have high blood pressure. I've had uveitis, and I don't know what this one is. Oh, my degenerative discs in my back. And also, I do have glaucoma. Because of the iritis and having to take steroids, it caused me to have glaucoma. And like I said, I'm going to be 50 this year in May, and I I feel like a 60-year-old, 70-year-old. I don't know. But anyway, okay, so the things that they're doing to treat these is I am going to physical therapy that specializes in EDS. I don't know in your guys' locations if you have something like that. We didn't until recently, so I don't know. I also see a pain doctor who is familiar with EDS and does help me there. I go to mental therapy every week. And have for years. I think that's just a maintenance thing. I think going to therapy is like taking a shower. Like whether you have trauma or whatever, I think it's just really important that you go. But anyway, that's just my opinion. What else? I have a eye specialist that treats me for if I have iritis or whatever. Because of the fever blister I got on my eyeball, and apparently it helps with iritis, I also take a cyclovir twice a day and have for years, since I had the fever blister on my eye, which I don't even know how that's possible. I am waiting to see my neurologist. Those appointments take forever to get into. But they're going to help with the headaches and the migraines and, help with all that. Look at my MRI on my brain and all that stuff. I also am trying to get back into my, what's it called? Sorry, brain fog. Rheumatologist. So that we can look into, so I have, she said I have mild hypermobility, Ehlers DanLos. But my symptoms and the things that I deal with and the things that I've been diagnosed with are a lot. And so the talk was that I could be treated for like an autoimmune that might help with those things. That's something else I don't understand. Is that, this is a tissue-related disorder. I'm not sure, but it's classified as not an autoimmune, which my body reacts as if it's an autoimmune. If I get stressed, you know, I'm down for 2 or 3 days. I crash, basically. I also seen in the comments that somebody said, which, by the way, thank you for all the comments. That helps tremendously. But somebody said that they get dizzy, and I've had that. I do have that. It's mainly when I bend down and stand up. I get dizzy and nauseous. But I didn't have that until this last couple of years, so it's just odd. What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, and, you know, I talked to my therapist about how it affects your brain. And I guess it makes sense that, you know, if you have trauma or past stuff that you're dealing with, it does affect you physically. So this alone probably doesn't affect, you know, like the tissue part doesn't affect your brain and the anxiety and the depression, because I noticed a lot of people have that, and it's very common. So the tissue being affected does not create anxiety and depression. But like somebody said in the comments of my last video, it does, having EDS and other things stress you out. They depress you. You know, it's like a vicious cycle. So, I mean, I can see now how it is related. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here and throw out my diagnoses, and is that even a word? I don't know. Because I noticed that, you know, in what little bit of research that I've done, it is so common, most of these, which is very odd to me. I am thrilled that more people are being diagnosed with it, because hopefully that will give us more answers, more help, you know, just more doctors that are aware of it. I don't know about there, but where I live, there's not a whole lot of doctors that are familiar with it for whatever reason. But anyway, let me know what you think. I love the comments. Please keep those coming, because they have helped me. Yeah. Thanks so much. You guys have a good day.